Hey Leo, what's going to happen in this Aquarius lunar cycle? The Aquarius lunar cycle starts on February 17th and goes until March 18th. Stick around for what to expect with specific dates, and subscribe, share this video with anyone you know who may want to live their life more in line and in sync with the universe. Let's go ahead and get started. Leo, this eclipse is in your 7th house. So this is the house of long-term relationships. Someone may be coming into your life to start a new relationship, or there could be some sort of shift in a relationship that you already have. This eclipse is unique because the majority of the planets are grouped together in 3 signs. This is Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. So the Sun, Moon, Pluto, and Mars are in Aquarius with this eclipse. This new person that is coming into your life can be very focused, very passionate, a little bit obsessed with you. Of course, who shouldn't be, Leo? Also, Venus and Mercury are in the sign of Pisces. This is your 8th house. This is other people's money and your relationships with their monies. This is also the house of secrets that you share with other people. This can include addictions. This can include things that we're embarrassed about, we don't want to share. It could also just be mundane things like inheritances, real estate contracts, insurance. Venus and Mercury together are sweet words, kind thoughts, having money on your mind. This new person coming in could be affecting your finances in a positive way through their finances. Also be aware that with your sun or rising sign being Leo, Leo is ruled by the sun. The day before, on the 16th, you are going to be crazy tired. Don't schedule a lot on the 16th because this eclipse is coming in on the 17th. You're going to feel so much better on the 18th. Just a heads up. So as with any eclipse, it takes a few weeks to sometimes a few months for everything to play out. You may see an actual shift on the 17th, but more than likely these energies will take a few weeks to a few months to play out, Leo. Then on the 18th, the sun moves into Pisces. So Pisces is that 8th house. This is those secrets that you share, those investments with your partner. This is an area of your life that is a little bit more noticed, a little bit more in focus during Pisces season. This is just part of your yearly routine. Then on the 20th, we have a pretty big deal. Saturn and Neptune are coming together. They are conjunct to the minute. So we are going to be feeling this energy build up about a week prior, and we'll still be feeling it about a week afterwards, but it comes exact on February 20th. Saturn is the planet of structure, restrictions. It's how we organize our life. It's our standards. It represents the patriarchy. It's not really at home in the sign of Aries, which is where it's at right now. Aries is ruled by Mars. Aries is impatient, wants to jump in there, get stuff done. Aries sometimes likes to fight just for the sake of fighting. Saturn wants things to be done right, slow, in a way that makes it last. Saturn's not really at home in Aries, and neither is Neptune. So Neptune is, the planet Neptune rules the waters. It's very fluid, it dissolves boundaries. The passion of Aries gets squelched a little bit into maybe some sensitivity. So Neptune, once again, is not happy in Aries, and Neptune and Saturn aren't really happy together. This is an awkward energy. This is us trying to be passionate, yet feeling sensitive and held back and restrained. This could express in your life by putting together an art project, a song that's been in your head, putting it down on paper, having the strength and the discipline to create it. Neptune and Saturn together also manifests in a sort of religious way a lot of times. So Neptune is spirituality, Saturn is rules. You bring those together and a religious type theme can come out. This is happening in your 9th house, Leo. This is the house of long-term studies, long distance travel. This is the stuff that you really have to put some effort into to become a guru at. If you're thinking about a course in spiritual studies or religious studies, this is probably the energies that you are feeling. We will definitely be seeing these energies playing out on the world stage during this time, but just be aware of these energies, Leo. Then, fortunately, on the 21st and the 22nd, we are feeling the energy of Venus trine Jupiter. So it's building on the 21st, it comes exact on the 22nd. Venus is the planet of love, luxury, sitting back, relaxing, having a good time, eating good food, drinking good wine, and it trines Jupiter, the planet of abundance and expansion. This is a beautiful energy. Jupiter is in your 12th house, the house of the subconscious. You've been seeing life a little glass half full this past year. Jupiter in the 12th house is said to be a guardian angel that pulls you out of the way of danger at the last minute. And with Venus in that 8th house of secrets, this could definitely be a weekend full of fabulous bedroom pleasures, Leo. So lean in that direction, but definitely put the 21st and the 22nd on your calendar. It'll be an enjoyable weekend. Then on February 26th, Mercury, which is in that 8th house, those secrets, Mercury goes retrograde. So Mercury's going to station, it's going to stand still in the sky for a bit that day before going backwards. Now, Mercury is the planet of communication. It's how we think, it's how we speak. Traffic on days when Mercury stands still is normally not great. It'll be doubly so this day because Mercury in Pisces doesn't see things clearly to begin with. Mercury in Pisces likes to feel the energies rather than communicate. It likes to be in its emotions and use their intuition rather than have a conversation. Mercury in Pisces would like to send you a song to explain the situation rather than write it in a letter. So when Mercury stands still in the sky before going retrograde in the sign of Pisces, confusion abounds. Know that there's going to be lots of confused people on the road that day, getting lost, making wrong turns. If you can, stay off the roads. Also, when Mercury stations, technology is normally not great. There may be some hiccups that day. Technology may be moving slow. Mercury is going to be retrograde in Pisces until March 19th. Also on the 26th, we are feeling the energy build up to the 27th when Mars squares Uranus. So Mars is in Aquarius. That's your 7th house. You may feel like the person that just came into your life is being competitive with you, passionate towards you. People may be picking on you unfairly. Something about this passionate, competitive energy triggers some chaos in your work life. This may be a new coworker doing something and there's some confusion around it and you are sent home for the day. With the retrograde being before, this may be someone passionate about fixing that technology and then all of a sudden it's hard to get things done at work because technology is not working right. This energy comes to a head on the 27th. Then on the 28th, Mercury and Venus conjunct in that 8th house. Mercury and Venus together puts your mind on having fun, on shopping, on sleeping, on eating food, on drinking. And in the sign of Pisces, the sign that doesn't see things clearly, this could definitely be triggers to drink or do drugs. With this in your 8th house, the things that you like to hide and keep secret, just be aware. These are fast-moving energies, but they are there on the 28th. If you or someone in your life has issues with possibly drinking too much, just be aware that those energies are there on the 28th. Then on March 2nd, Mars moves into Pisces. So there are now 4 planets, the Sun, Mars, Venus, and Mercury in Pisces. This is that 8th house. The house of secrets, the house of things that you know about, but you don't want others to know. This is an awful lot of stimulation for this house, and with Mars there, Mars is the god of war. So he moves into a house and he starts to kind of stir things up. This may be competition, this may be passion, this may be someone trying to harm you behind the scenes, Leo. Stand up for yourself, have the appropriate boundaries. Mars is going to be in Pisces until April 8th. Then on March 3rd, we have the full moon eclipse in Virgo. So something comes to fruition in your financial house. So this is possibly something you've been working on. This is an overdue payment. This is something to do with the things that you value, your personal money, not your partner's money, your personal money. This may be paying off a debt. This may be making a big purchase, but something in your financial life is shifting and coming to a completion, coming full circle. Now, once again, as with all eclipses, this may or may not happen on the 3rd because the energies sometimes take a few weeks to a few months to play out. As with all eclipses, Leo, you are going to be tired the day before. So try to schedule yourself lightly on the 2nd, and you'll likely be feeling the build up to this about a week beforehand. Then on March 4th, Venus sextiles Uranus. So Venus is still in that 8th house with the Sun, Mercury, Mars. Venus is lending some pleasure to this behind the scenes secrets that are going on, and Venus makes this 60-degree connection, this sort of forced positive connection to Uranus in your 10th house. So something about you having money behind the scenes is bringing about some chaos or some kind of surprise at work. This could just be you saying, hey, I've got tons of money, I'm going to take the day off. This is a fast-moving energy, but that is on March 4th. Then on the 6th, March 6th, Venus moves into Aries. So Venus is the planet of laying back, having fun, relaxing, enjoying ourselves. And Aries energy, once again, is ruled by Mars. Aries wants to go out and conquer and attack. Venus is not comfortable in Aries. Venus in Aries goes after what they want. They go and get it. They don't sit back and wait for someone to bring it to them. Venus in Aries is making a friendly connection to your sun or rising sign. So you may look better in pictures. You may be enjoying yourself more, enjoying putting yourself together. Venus is going to be in Aries until March 29th. So be aware of this energy, Leo. Then on March 7th, we've got two different sets of energies going on, kind of mimicking each other. Venus conjuncts Neptune. So Venus is impulsively in Aries, going after what it wants, trying to conquer the world in order to get whatever it desires. Neptune is the planet of not seeing things clearly. This is a bit of an energy that is passionate and confused about what it wants, but going after it anyways. Also, on the 7th, we have a Mercury cazimi in Pisces. Now, a Mercury cazimi is when Mercury and the Sun line up. It is when the Sun shines through Mercury, Mercury the planet of communication, of thought, and sprinkles divine ideas all over the planet. Normally, this is a time of clear thinking, of brilliant ideas. However, this cazimi is taking place in the sign of Pisces. So Pisces, once again, ruled by Neptune, doesn't see things clearly. You are an artist or a musician, March 7th is your day. All about it. There are going to be creative energies, confused energies. We are going to be able to see the fantasy, see the dream. It's not a day for logic. It's not a day for balancing the checkbook. It is a day for dreaming, for art, for singing, for spirituality. The energy is there, once again, for drinking a little too much. However, it'll still be a good day, even if we're not seeing things clearly, Leo. Then on March 8th, we are straightening up from whatever we did on the 7th. Venus conjuncts Saturn. So Saturn's that planet of structure, standards, restrictions. We're holding our want and desire back. So we're all of a sudden saying, yeah, I wanted that, but I want it in a different color, a different size, a different look. Venus and Saturn together make us super picky about our desires. Sometimes it just flats out blocks our desires. This is a fast-moving energy, but that is on the 8th. Then on the 9th, Mercury still in retrograde, still in Pisces, still in the 8th house of secrets. Mercury trines Jupiter. So if you're wanting to have any sort of conversation about these secrets, about these investments, the addictions, whatever it is that you are keeping behind the scenes, today's a great day to have that conversation. Jupiter is there giving you a positive mind, a positive outlook. The conversation is more likely to have a positive outcome. This is definitely a glass half full sort of energy. Take advantage of this, Leo. Then on the 10th, Jupiter stations. Jupiter stands still in the sky, getting ready to go forward. So Jupiter's in that 12th house, the house of the subconscious. You've probably been dreaming a little bit more this past year. There has been abundance in your life, but it's been hard to see. But on the 10th, you are definitely going to have more of a positive outlook than normal. You may not know why. It's because Jupiter's standing still in the sky. Also on the 10th, Venus is sextiling Pluto. So Venus in that 9th house, these are your long-term studies, long-distance travel, the things you have to put a lot of effort and time into in order to accomplish. You've been enjoying studying, dreaming of travel, and this sextile to Pluto is causing someone who's maybe been a little obsessed with you, trying to possibly control you, help you with your studies, or maybe see you in a positive light around traveling. This person could be introducing you to their culture and you're enjoying it. This is a fast-moving energy that is on March 10th. Then on the 15th, Mercury conjuncts Mars. So once again, Mercury's that planet of communication, of thinking, of speaking, and it's coming together with Mars, that warrior energy, that aggression. So it's going to be easy to say things that are a little harsh. Maybe say it in a way that's meaner than we intended. Maybe we're just having some aggressive thoughts towards people. This is happening in that 8th house, the house of secrets. It's going to be easy for you to get in an argument that day, Leo, around finances, around bedroom pleasures, around addictions, that stuff that you're not wanting other people to know about, but that you do share with others. This is a fast-moving energy, but just be aware that that trigger to get in an argument will be there on the 15th. Then on March 18th, we come to the end of the Aquarius Lunar Cycle. We have a new moon in Pisces, that 8th house of secrets. So we will talk more about this new moon in the next lunar horoscope. But I appreciate you hanging out with me, Leo. Please like, subscribe, share this video, and I will see you again soon.